Well, I've been here for 10 years and I only came here for 6 months originally. I suppose in the context of things like Makerspace, one of the things I did discover, it was actually through Alistair, was just exactly how much of like the tech end of the community there is, and sort of like to learn that it's got a few head offices here. So one of them is, I think it's Red Hat have their head office here for Red Hat Linux, and there's a good few. I think there's a couple of gaming companies as well, games companies as well. If I could give you a good example of the traffic one. I'm not a car driver, a regular car driver. I only ever hire a car to drive somewhere long distance. In terms of that end of the stick, when I'm back in Newcastle, one thing I always notice is just exactly how experimental the roads have been, and I had it explained to me by somebody who's lived here all his life, and he says it's as if they were like the whole country had an idea, about what they should do next for roads, and then they thought, right, let's stick it in Newcastle and see if it works. But I've also been on the inside track of what's happening with regards to, say, traffic pedestrianisation and making things a bit better in terms of pollution, ride and drive, and trying to provide facilities so that people leave their car at home and coming on in alternative sort of like transport methods. It would be nice to see that we get selected as like one of the cities they use for like the digital futures. It would be lovely for that, and I know that we are regarded as, like I said, it's kind of like regarded as not just a tech centre, actually, it's also a very good medical studies region as well, leading the digital revolution, sort of getting the next gen internet connectivity in and all that malarkey. I'm not really sure what else. If they actually did manage to sort of like begin to have a car-free centre completely, that would be quite an interesting step forward towards like the vision of the Amsterdam-like ways. I would say it'd be fascinating and interesting to get that to happen. But it would definitely require some sort of way of incentivising to get a lot more people on board, because what you'll find is I'll not speak from my perspective, but I'll speak from what I think is some people's perspective, and it's not my problem. Somebody else should be fixing that or doing that. I want to just do my own. Whereas, some people like to just they see like the manufacture or the upcycle or the fixing as too much hassle, and they just want somebody else to supply it to them. I suppose it's kind of like reversing those wheels and getting people back towards sort of like, I think what you're saying is slightly more localised sort of production and like I say, self-sufficiency. I'd say that is a very nice idea